Europe, a continent known for its rich history, cultural diversity, and economic prosperity, is home to both some of the wealthiest and poorest countries in the world. While some European countries boast of lavish lifestyles and robust economies, others grapple with poverty and economic hardship. Let's delve into the poorest and richest countries in Europe and see how they stack up against each other. Nestled in the heart of Western Europe, Luxembourg stands as a beacon of prosperity and economic success. Despite being one of the smallest countries in Europe, both in terms of size and population, Luxembourg's status as the global leader in GDP per capita underscores its thriving economy. With a remarkable figure exceeding $133,000 per capita, Luxembourg consistently maintains its position among the world's top-ranking nations, highlighting its economic prowess. Luxembourg's prosperity is primarily attributed to its status as a global financial hub, hosting numerous multinational corporations, investment funds, and banking institutions. The country's favorable tax policies and business-friendly environment have attracted foreign investment, bolstering its economic growth and prosperity. The financial sector contributes significantly to Luxembourg's GDP, accounting for over 30% of its economic output. Beyond its financial prowess, Luxembourg also boasts a high standard of living, excellent healthcare and education systems, and a strong social welfare network. Its picturesque landscapes, historic charm, and cosmopolitan culture further contribute to its appeal, attracting visitors and expatriates from around the globe. Switzerland, a picturesque land of soaring Alps, pristine lakes, and quaint villages, is not just a tourist's dream destination, it stands as a shining example of prosperity and economic stability in Europe. Nestled in the heart of Europe, Switzerland boasts a long-standing tradition of political neutrality and stability. But how does this translate into economic prosperity? Well, stability breeds confidence, attracting both domestic and foreign investors seeking a safe haven for their wealth. As a result, Switzerland has become a magnet for capital inflows, fueling its robust economy. In 2024, Switzerland stands out in Europe with a GDP per capita of around $91,000, positioning it among the highest in the region. Switzerland may be small in size, but it packs a punch when it comes to innovation. The country is home to a thriving ecosystem of research institutions, universities, and multinational corporations. But what's the secret sauce behind Switzerland's innovation prowess? It's a combination of factors, including a strong emphasis on education, a culture that encourages entrepreneurship, and robust intellectual property protections. This fertile environment has given rise to breakthroughs in various fields, from pharmaceuticals to finance, cementing Switzerland's reputation as a global innovation hub. Nestled amidst the rugged beauty of Scandinavia, this Nordic nation has carved a unique path to economic success. At the heart of Norway's economic prosperity lies its vast reserves of oil and natural gas. The discovery of oil in the North Sea in the 1960s transformed Norway's fortunes, propelling it into the ranks of the world's leading oil exporters. As of 2024, Norway ranks as the 13th largest oil producer in the world with an estimated 81 billion barrels of proven oil reserves. With its robust economy and thriving industries, Norway proudly holds one of the highest GDP per capita figures in Europe, which stands at $89,000. The petroleum industry continues to be a cornerstone of Norway's economy, generating significant revenues through oil and gas exports. In fact, Norway's sovereign wealth fund, known as the Government Pension Fund Global, is the largest in the world, fueled by income from oil-related activities. The fund's value exceeds $1.6 trillion, making every Norwegian citizen a stakeholder in the country's wealth. But Norway's economic success is not solely reliant on its petroleum wealth. The country has embraced the principles of sustainable development, leveraging its natural resources responsibly while investing in renewable energy and green technologies. Norway's commitment to environmental stewardship is evident in its extensive hydropower infrastructure, which supplies the majority of the country's electricity needs. Moreover, Norway has positioned itself as a global leader in renewable energy innovation, with ambitious goals to achieve carbon neutrality by 2030. Moldova, while rich in cultural heritage, grapples with profound economic challenges that place it among the poorest countries in Europe. Moldova's economic woes are undeniable, with a GDP per capita hovering around $5,200, according to World Bank data. Moldova ranks as one of the poorest countries in Europe. But why does this small nation struggle to break free from the cycle of poverty? Decades of political instability, corruption, and external pressures have hindered Moldova's economic development. Its reliance on agriculture, coupled with inefficient farming practices and vulnerability to climate change, has perpetuated rural poverty and food insecurity. One of Moldova's greatest challenges lies in the significant emigration of its citizens in search of better opportunities abroad. According to estimates, around 25% of Moldova's population has emigrated, making it one of the highest immigration rates in the world. This mass exodus not only drains the country of its workforce, but also exacerbates its economic woes. Despite its rich cultural heritage and resilient spirit, the road to prosperity for Kosovo has been marred by a history of conflict, political instability, and economic struggles. Kosovo's economic journey is shaped by many challenges. With a GDP per capita of approximately $4,700, according to World Bank data, Kosovo ranks among the lowest in Europe. High levels of unemployment, limited access to education and healthcare, and a lack of infrastructure further compound the country's economic woes. The scars of Kosovo's turbulent past continue to linger, casting a shadow over its economic development. The Kosovo War in the late 1990s left the country devastated, with widespread destruction of infrastructure and a significant loss of human capital. Despite efforts to rebuild in the years since, the legacy of conflict continues to hamper Kosovo's economic progress. Political instability and ethnic tensions further exacerbate Kosovo's economic challenges. The country's status as a partially recognized state, coupled with ongoing disputes with neighboring Serbia, create uncertainty and hinder foreign investment. Ukraine, a country located in Eastern Europe, has been facing a tumultuous period in its history for the past few years. Since the start of the conflict with Russia in 2014, Ukraine has been experiencing a devastating war that has taken a toll on its economy, infrastructure, and overall development. As a result, it is now considered one of the poorest countries in Europe, with a struggling economy and a high poverty rate. Ukraine finds itself among the nations with one of the lowest GDP per capita figures in Europe, standing at only $4,800. The economic fallout from the conflict has been severe. Ukraine's GDP plummeted, inflation soared, and the hryvnia, Ukraine's currency, depreciated significantly. The destruction of infrastructure, disruption of trade routes, and loss of key industries have further hindered economic recovery efforts. One of the most devastating consequences of the conflict has been the loss of human capital. The ongoing violence has led to widespread displacement, with millions of Ukrainians fleeing their homes in search of safety and stability. Many have sought refuge abroad, contributing to a brain drain that deprives Ukraine of skilled professionals and further exacerbates its economic woes. Moreover, the conflict has taken a toll on Ukraine's industrial heartland, particularly its once thriving manufacturing sector. Inflation remains high, further eroding purchasing power and exacerbating poverty levels. Europe is a continent of incredible diversity, reflected in the economic landscape. While some countries boast booming economies and high living standards, others face challenges in developing their infrastructure and social programs. Understanding this disparity is crucial for promoting a Europe that's prosperous for all. Make sure to let us know your thoughts and don't forget to like today's video. Thanks for watching.